up, guys? Welcome to episode number 5 of the American Journey. And last episode, I kind of left you hanging about whether we were going to accept the Wiener Neustadt deal and go and manage over there. Well, here we are. We're in Austria, and this is a terrible team. I mean, this team is bad. Their best player for one is the 68, but most of their players are in the 50s. I mean, there are very few. I mean, there may be maybe 10 guys that are in the 60s, and it shows. They're ninth in the table out of 10 teams. They've only got 3 wins from 21 games and 14 points. Yeah, this is not going to be easy. That's for sure. Not going to be easy. They do have a semi-decent transfer budget of $1 million and wage budget of 10,000. So we're gonna try and bring in a couple of guys. And obviously, the first guy we're gonna try and bring in is our Scout of Future Star goalkeeper, Christian Congola. He's gonna be the first guy that we try and bring in. And I'm kind of being stupid here. I passed up Houston. I obviously don't know alphabetical order and was thinking Houston was going to be at the back for some reason. But we're going to try and get Christian Congola, trying to get him into the side and bring him with us. I really want to bring him along for the whole series if possible. And maybe, sometime 5 or 6 years from now, maybe he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world. And, we're just kind of dragging him along from country to country with us. But, I decided to offer. I saw the 67 rated goalkeeper that they already had in the squad, so I decided to offer a straight up swap. Can't talk today. But I decided to offer a straight swap to try and get Congola over here, and they are not interested in the goalkeeper. So decided to go in with a $600,000 offer, and they'll probably not accept that. They'll probably come back and say, we want 800,000 or 900,000 or something like that. And then no, they rejected. They just straight up rejected. So we're not going to try and get him on a permanent deal right now. We're going to try and loan him in and put a $800,000 future fee on it to try and bring him in at the end of the season. And if they don't accept this, I'll probably just straight up loan him for the rest of the season. And then maybe next season either try and buy him or loan him again. And then when I move teams again, then buy him when I get a little bit bigger transfer budget. Because I don't want to spend, my whole budget on Christian Congola because they don't technically need a goalkeeper, this team. They don't technically need a goalkeeper. But Houston didn't like that idea of loan with a future fee. So we decided to just go ahead and loan him straight up. And now we're going to go and look and try and get a couple of other guys into the squad, preferably on loan, just because there's not a ton of budget to work with. I'm going to try and bring in some guys on loan, and then next year when we get the new transfer budget, then try and start bringing in guys that will be here for a few years and set this team up good for when I leave, because I plan on finishing out this season, playing all of next season, and then at the end of next season trying to move on somewhere else. So we're going to look for strikers, and I decided to go with Gabrielle, that's a girl's name. Decided to go with Gabrielle from Santos over in Brazil. Anybody that's following along with my series knows I love Brazilian players. I love getting Brazilian players. I mean, for obvious reasons, they're some of the best players in the world. And now we're going to go look for a midfielder, and I ended up going with Leon Goretzka from Schalke. I don't know why I always try and put an R on that name. But we ended up going with Leon Goretzka. I didn't even know until I started looking that he was loan listed. I didn't think that he would be. But For some reason, they had him loan listed, and his wages are way lower than I thought they would be at 15,000. Because he's going to come in and he'll probably be the best player in the squad just right away. And that's always good when you can bring in a guy that's going to be the best player in your squad and it not cost you as much as you thought it was going to cost you. But anyway, I'm going to try and get those three guys in, see how much money we've got left, and then maneuver elsewhere and bring in a couple more guys maybe. And okay, the loan offers for Gortska and Gabriel have come through, so that's good. We've got two new players into the squad, and where's Houston? Okay, Houston Dynamo have accepted, so now we got Congola in the squad too. Still got $10,789 remaining to offer out contracts to other people, and let's just kind of look at the squad that we've got, see what positions are most need of help, and looks like definitely left mid, and right back are probably going to be the two places that I need help the most. Gorska and Gabriel, they're already pretty much the best players on the team. Congola at 66 is the second best goalkeeper, but he's close enough to the other guy that I'm just going to go ahead and play him anyway, most of the games anyway. So we're going to come in and look for a left mid and then probably look for a right back and see what happens. And Aquino, good God, why would Atletico Madrid even, why would they even put him on the loan list? Like an 84 rated player? They should be playing him. Anyway, we decided to go in after Taxomin Barcina from Real Sociedad, the Spanish player. He's 22 years old, and we're going to try and bring him on a loan deal and shore up that left mid area. And Real Sociedad have said yes, so we've still got $4,700 to try and lure in a right back. And I'm not going to look in the for loan. I want to go ahead and bring at least one player into the team that isn't on loan. So we're going to look in the free agents because we don't have enough money to do anything else. And I decided to offer Kim Chang-soo a contract, even though he probably won't accept it. He wants $6,000 a week. We're going to offer him $4,500 and a clean sheet bonus and try and see if he will accept that. He probably won't, so we're going to put in an offer for Edenir Rodriguez and try and bring him into the squad. Not going to give him a clean sheet bonus, and I really shouldn't have given him crucial first team, but for some reason I decided to go in and put that in there. He probably won't be. He might be. I mean, if he's good, he'll be a crucial first team player. But he accepted, so that's good. And we're just gonna simulate a little bit farther, and we'll find out that Kim Chang-soo was not going to sign for us without having more money. So. We're coming down to the end of January, and we still haven't played a game yet. Still have not made our managerial debut in Austria for Wiener Neustadt. But now we're at transfer deadline day. Still haven't played a game. I don't know. I guess they don't play games in Austria in January. I guess during the January transfer window, they just kind of all sit back and make their transfers and whatnot. And there should be an international break here at the beginning of February, so we could potentially have been here for 2 months and not had played a game yet, depending on when the first game is. But my goal, I think, we're in 9th right now. There's a big gap between 8th and 7th, so I think my goal for the rest of the season is going to be to finish 8th, just to move up one spot and not let anybody else below come up to us. Yeah, there's a huge gap, 10-point gap between 7th and 8th. So we'd be hard pressed to try and get up to 7th. We'd have to win most of the rest of the games this season, and they haven't won hardly any yet. So first game's going to be away to Wolfsburg. No, not the Germany, not the team from Germany. We're in Austria. but we're going to put out our strongest side and try and get a win. First game at the club, definitely want to get a win. Definitely want to get a win. We're away to Wolfsburg. Can we get a victory? Victory in Austria. First game. And yes, we can. Barcina and Gabriel getting goals on their debuts. So that's a good sign. That is a good sign. Wolfsburg, where are they in the table? Oh, they're at the bottom. Okay, well, we beat the team at the bottom, so yeah, it's better than nothing. Now we got a 4 point gap between us and them, so we shouldn't hopefully fall to last. Second game is against SV Reed. Put the same squad out there because they were good on stamina, but we lost that game, so we do get our first loss of the series. Now we play against SK Rapid, and we're 1 win, 1 loss so far, and we're still in eighth. So that's where I want to be. I want to finish at least eighth. That's my goal, is to just hold on to this eighth position. Now we're playing against SK Rapid, and we get a win. We get a win, so 2 wins out of 3 games after they had 3 wins from their first 21. So we're already doing much better than the old manager. But now we got a game against Red Bull Salzburg. So that's not a game let's face it, we're not going to win. We're going to lose. It's just a matter of how badly we're going to lose. And this is going to be the last game of the episode. And after this game, we'll go ahead and end it for this episode, and then we'll come back tomorrow. So everybody have a good day. Comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Have a nice day.